Okay, I'm back again. This time with a quick unboxing and lighting demo on the Nitecore EZ AA R5. What this is a very small and very lightweight EDC light, something small enough you can carry in your pocket with your wallet. It won't take up much space, it won't be poking out. Has a very small footprint, which you will see as soon as I get it out of the packaging. So let's just take a quick look at some of the specs. Again, pretty powerful, 160 lumens, 1 AA battery. It has a Type 3 hard anodized aluminum coating, so it's going to be very resistive to scratching. Say if you drop it on the ground or you put it in your pocket with the keys, will most likely resist that. It's not completely going to be scratch proof, but it will resist more than other anodized coatings. It has an IPX8 rating for its waterproof ability. That's going to be as low as 1.5 meters, and I think that's limited to either 1 or just a few minutes. I'll have to look that up. It has a ramping UI, so you can adjust the light output between 6 and 160 lumens. It also has a 32-hour runtime that is going to be at the lowest setting, which is the 6 lumens. So the philosophy behind the EZ AA is going to be that it's easy to carry, easy to operate via the simple UI, and also easy to find batteries. You can pretty much find AA batteries anywhere, and I know lights this small and powerful usually use alternative cells, something like the CR123A battery, which is going to come in at a steep cost. It's not going to be found everywhere. In fact, the price of one CR123A battery, which will give you similar runtime, is going to be probably the price of a 4-pack of premium AA batteries. So you definitely get a little bit better value by using AA's. So we're going to take it out, set it to the side. It does already have a battery in it. This little package here, we have a lanyard as well as a spare O-ring. Back packaging here, we have the Nitecore warranty card. Just lists off the model number as well as your serial number, so in case something happens to the light, you can get it repaired. And then we have the user guide, which just gives you basic operation information, gives you some images showing you the way you put the battery in so you don't mix up the polarity, and that's pretty much it. So take a quick look at the light, give you some more in-depth specs. Really small. As you can see, it has a length of about 83 millimeters or 3.3 inches. The diameter is going to be 16.6 millimeters or just 0.65 inches. So it's very, very small as far as the dimensions are concerned. I'm just going to compare it to my index finger, and you can see just how small this light is. Probably has a very similar diameter to my index finger. Really small, even for a AA light. I'll compare it to some other AA lights to show you how it stacks up. As far as the weight, it weighs 23 grams or just 0.81 ounces, which is actually less than the battery, slightly less. A battery, the average nickel metal hydride battery weighs about 0.82, I want to say 0.82 ounces, and then combined it's 1.7 ounces. So pretty lightweight stuff going on here. So let's take a quick look at the knurling. You do have some pretty nice knurling here. Gives you a pretty good grip on the light in order to operate it and also keep it in your hands in case your hands are wet. Uses the Cree XP-G R5 LED, hence the name EZ AA R5, which you can see buried down in there inside of the orange peel textured reflector. It's an aluminum reflector, so you don't get any warping or anything like that. And it also helps with heat management because this is a relatively small light with a powerful LED. You have an anti-reflective coated glass lens, so pretty good light output. When you have the anti-reflective coating, you actually get about 85% efficiency from the LED itself, because the 160 lumens, and this is going to be a general term for all flashlights, the maximum lumen output is going to be rated at the LED not actually what's coming out of front of the unit. So most flashlights, most budget flashlights will have about a 65% efficiency, but since this is utilizing so many high-tech things like the anti-reflective coating, it's going to give you between 80 to 85% efficiency. So pretty nice there. Certainly is plenty bright, which I'll show you in a second. Let me go ahead and open it up. Just using a regular rechargeable battery, nickel metal hydride. Taking a look down the battery tube, you'll notice just a spring, and then the only other thing on here is going to be the threads, the O-ring, as well as the lanyard hole, and then this can also tail stand, since it's flat at the bottom, be used as a candle. All of your electronics are going to be held in the head unit. You can see the little circuit board here with the high quality brass contact. Inside of here is your DC regulator. So it regulates the current coming off of batteries, allowing you to use a variety of different batteries with this. You can use regular alkalines, the nickel metal hydride, nickel cadmium, the disposable lithium batteries like the Energizer Ultimate Lithium, which will give you a little bit more runtime. And then you can also use the 14500 lithium ion rechargeable battery, which will actually boost the lumens a little bit and give you more runtime. So pretty nice that it has that regulation. A lot of other flashlights don't, which makes this a really great value. So let's pop the battery back in and give you a quick lighting demo. Turn off this video light so we can see. So the way it works is it has a ramping UI. All you do is twist the head to turn it on. Starts out in this lowest mode, which is 6 lumens, and actually not that bad. Again, after using this for a little while, the lowest mode is actually good enough to walk around in a dark room with. But if you want more light, you can simply change it by turning it off and on within about a second. So let's twist it off, twist it back on, and then it will ramp through the different light modes. And you can stop anywhere in between in order to lock in that setting, and it will save it in the device's memory, even if you take out the battery. So let's go ahead and stop at a mode here. Okay, we'll stop there. Let it sit for about 1.5 seconds. Turn it back on, and now it will always come on in that mode, as long as you don't turn it off and turn it on quickly. At that time, it will reset, as I'm doing here. But pretty easy to use, like the philosophy states. All you do is quickly turn it off, turn it back on. It will lock in that setting. And if you want to adjust it, just repeat the steps. It's really easy to use. Really bright, as you guys can see. And what I'm going to do now is actually turn the camera around and use it in a completely dark room to show you just how bright it is. So here we go. Okay, so here we are with the dark room test. Let's start out in high mode with the EZ AA R5. This is the highest light output, as you guys can see. Really good. It doesn't really have a hot spot. It's more of a floodlight, but it actually throws out as far as 426 feet, so still very capable for a 1AA light. So let's go ahead and go through the different light modes and show you what that looks like. And then we'll stop there, lock it in, and let's compare this to the LED Lenser P5, which you can see the difference. The LED Lenser P5 has a hotter hot spot, but just about no spill in the spot mode. You actually have to switch to the flood mode in order to get the spill, and then it's not going to be as bright as the XP-G R5. So I really like the light. You guys can check back early next week. I will say Monday or Tuesday on my main channel, which is going to be in the description. So hope you guys enjoyed this quick unboxing and lighting demo, and again, check back for the review.